Okay, let's get real. Is your business actually ready for AI? I mean, everyone's throwing the term around, but here's the secret nobody's telling you. AI success, it's got almost nothing to do with the fancy tech. Nope. It's all about whether your business foundation is solid. So let's dive right in and figure out if your operation is built to win or if it's just wired to fail. It's kind of crazy, but most AI projects, they fail. And they fail way before a single line of code even gets written. And you want to know why? It's because the business foundation they're trying to build on is, well, it's rotten. It's like trying to build a skyscraper in the middle of a swamp. It's just not going to work. And this is a big one. If you're out there thinking AI is just, another tech upgrade, you've already lost the game. This isn't about new software. It's a force that is completely reshaping the fabric of business. So the real question isn't what is AI anymore. The real question is your operation, your team, disciplined enough to actually wield it? This quote just hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? This is the core problem we see all the time. Founders are chasing this magical AI pill, right? But behind the scenes, their data is a total disaster. And their processes are manual, clunky, practically from the Stone Age. What they don't get is that AI won't fix that. It'll just take all that existing chaos and amplify it. It puts your disasters on steroids. So all that chaos, it creates something I like to call the inefficiency tax. Think of it like this hidden cost you're paying every single day because of messy data and those slow manual workflows. It's this constant drag on your growth, and it's what causes all those costly errors and, all those opportunities that just slip through your fingers. And really, it boils down to two ways of operating. On one side, you've got this reactive firefighting mode. You're just constantly running around, putting out fires caused by bad data and broken processes. But on the other side, that's the proactive edge. That's where AI algorithms are humming along, forecasting trends, and optimizing your strategy in real time. That's where we all want to be, right? So how do you get from firefighting to having that proactive edge? Well, the answer is a strategic 4-pillar audit. Think of this as your roadmap, your path to figuring out just how ready your business really is to implement AI the right way. Okay, so we're going to break this audit down into 4 absolutely critical pillars. We've got data and infrastructure, team capability, process maturity, and finally, leadership mindset. Nail these 4, and you're well on your way. All right, let's kick things off with pillar number 1, data and infrastructure. It's simple, really. AI is only as smart as the data you feed it. So you have to ask yourself, is our data clean? Is it actually accessible? And is our infrastructure even built for this kind of workload? We're talking about leveraging the cloud for scalability. Doesn't matter if it's public, private, or a hybrid setup. You just need a powerful backbone that can handle high-speed, secure data. Okay, moving on to pillar 2. And this one is huge, your team's capability. Look, AI doesn't just replace people. It demands a massive shift in how your workforce operates. So does your team get the basics, like the shared responsibility model for the cloud? That's the idea that, yeah, the provider secures the big infrastructure, but your team is responsible for protecting the data inside it. Are they actually prepared to use AI tools to get rid of the boring, repetitive stuff so they can finally focus on strategy? That's the key. And that brings us to pillar 3, process maturity. You have got to have a crystal clear purpose of use for AI. It thrives in environments where your workflows are actually documented and repeatable. I mean, think about it. If you can't even map out your own process on a whiteboard, how on earth can you expect an algorithm to understand it, let alone optimize it? This is where things like robotic process automation, RPA, can be a game changer for those routine, predictable tasks. And last, but certainly not least, we have pillar 4, leadership mindset. Honestly, this might be the most critical piece of the puzzle. Your leadership has to get past the idea of just buying cool AI gadgets. They need to be fostering a culture of ethical and responsible AI. So are there clear guidelines in place? Is there a genuine commitment to being transparent? And are you actively hunting down and eliminating the biased algorithms that can absolutely tank your brand's reputation? All right, so once the business actually gets its foundation in order and passes this audit, what does AI look like in the real world? Let's check out how companies that are truly AI ready are using these tools to build a massive competitive advantage. And the impact is real, it's practical. I mean, look at manufacturing. Using AI to predict when a machine is about to fail, that slashes downtime. In finance, it's catching fraud the second it happens. Customer service, you've got AI chatbots giving instant support 24/7. And in HR, it's zipping through thousands of resumes to find the best talent way faster than any human could. This isn't science fiction, folks. This is happening right now, delivering real results. But, and this is a big but, with high reward comes some seriously high risk. So let's flip the coin and talk about the critical dangers that unprepared businesses run into when they just dive headfirst into AI without fixing their foundation. I mean, the difference is night and day. When you take a responsible approach, you're designing for fairness and equity. But if you're risky, you're literally building discrimination into your systems. Responsible AI is locked down and monitored. Risky AI is just a sitting duck for data breaches. And governance, you either have clear, transparent rules, or you get what's called shadow AI. That's when your employees start using all sorts of unverified free tools, opening up huge security holes you don't even know about. So I want to be really clear. These dangers are not theoretical. They have massive, real-world consequences. We're talking about algorithmic bias that systematically poisons your hiring pipeline. We're talking about security gaps that lead to catastrophic data breaches. And of course, failing to comply with regulations like GDPR, which can hit you with fines that could cripple your business. You have to be watching this stuff constantly. Okay, let's bring it all home. We're going to wrap up with the most important takeaways from this whole audit and then give you your first tangible step to getting AI ready. So if you're going to remember anything, remember this. Your AI ready checklist has 3 items. Number 1, scalable infrastructure. Get on the cloud. Number 2, clean data. You have to avoid that classic garbage in, garbage out problem. And number 3, ethical governance. You need it to protect your brand and, more importantly, your users. This really isn't just a simple update. It's a fundamental shift in how your business needs to operate. And that brings us to your final challenge. I want you to pick one, just one, critical department in your business and do this audit. But don't get distracted by the shiny software. Look at the actual flow of data. Look at the processes. Is that foundation solid or is it shaky? If it's shaky, you have to fix it, and you have to fix it now. Because this digital journey, this odyssey, it's already started, and you really, really don't want to get left behind.